Hi everyone, it's Marieta. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I actually want to do live Q&A where I want to discuss and also answer your questions how to get B1 business visa versus E2 visa and what is the main difference, because yesterday I actually posted a survey if you guys are interested in a program how to get B1 visa, and 95% of you guys are interested in the program how to get B1 visa. So guess what? I'm actually going to do a live webinar tomorrow, which is going to be live training tomorrow, and you can register. I already shared the link. The link is, if you look up, there is a link. Just take a look, scroll down the text, and then you can register there. If you're going to watch me on YouTube, you can actually register below. I'm going to post the link below. And in that webinar, I'm going to teach you how you can apply for B visa, B tourist visa. Obviously, it's going to help you out because I'm going to cover things like what are the main documents that you should, absolutely, you must submit if you want to be approved. Also, I'm going to cover what's the difference between B1 and E2 and how you can actually start doing business on B1 visa, how you can run business on B1 visa, and then later how you can actually scale the business and apply for E2 visa if you are interested for the entrepreneur visa, investor visa. And also, what is the number one reason why people don't get B visa? And there's so many people who are applying every year. I would say it's around 10 million, if I'm not wrong. I hope I got it right. I think it's around 7. Well, it might be around 10 millions. Around, okay, maybe less or more. I don't know exactly the statistics. But there's like high percentage of people that are denied. And there are many people who also email us asking, same question. I got denied, and how can I get approved? And so also the people who are thinking that B1 business visa is the same as E2 investor visas, but not necessarily. There is a big difference between B1 business visa and E2 visa, okay? So let me just give you a brief overview. B1 business visa, it's called business visa, but essentially it's the same as B2, okay? So if you know B2, it's a tourist visa, right? And B1 is a business visa. But it's just called business visa because usually the purpose of the trip is business. However, let me define that. It's either a conference, or maybe you go for a business meeting, maybe you are attending a workshop, okay? Maybe you are going to negotiate a deal, maybe you are sent to the United States by your company in your home country to meet potential clients, prospects. But with B1 visa, you cannot really stay in United States long term or permanently, or you cannot really make money, generate money under B1 visa, especially if you are running your own business, okay? So if you are someone who is thinking to start a business in the United States, with B visa, obviously what you can do, you can go to United States, incorporate your company, or you can go to United States, open up a bank account with B1. But if you want to live in United States, meaning reside partially, maybe 6 months out of the year, or maybe even 8 months out of the year, or maybe you want to constantly stay in the United States and manage the business and run your company, then you need E2. There are exceptions where you can go to the United States on B visa and you can actually get paid, but there are rare cases, and it's called B in lieu of H1B, and I will cover this topic in my webinar tomorrow. And so if you're someone who is thinking to apply for B1 visa, you should definitely join the webinar training tomorrow. If you are also someone who is entrepreneur, business owner, who is in need to start a business in the United States, get the visa that is relevant for that purpose, then you should also join the webinar. If you're someone who doesn't know the difference between B1 and E2, you should join the webinar. If you are someone who applied for B visa before and you got denial, you should join the webinar. The webinar is for those people who ask for it. And you guys asked for it. Yesterday I did a survey and I asked how many of you need help with this. So you guys ask for it and I deliver. I do want to serve people. So I really welcome your suggestions, especially if you are someone who has intention to start a business in the United States and you need help. I do want to know what's your number one challenge. So you can post the comment below this video. What's the number one challenge when it comes to starting a business for you? And also let me know if there is additional topic you want me to cover, because I will create a webinar based on your need. So I do want to know what do you guys need, so I can really adjust my teaching and my webinars and my products and my programs for your needs. Like, I do want to serve you guys, okay? It's not about me, it's about you, okay? I would like to apply for B1 visa. Can I get help? Yes, you can join the webinar. The link is already posted about this video, Suresh. And tomorrow I will cover everything you need to know step by step if you want to apply for B1 visa, okay? The webinar link is already posted. Just look up and then you're going to see the link there. If you click read more, you're going to see the link and you have to register. I want to immigrate to America. Okay, cool. So how can I help you then? As I mentioned, I do focus on entrepreneurs, okay, guys? I don't do other visa types, okay? There are other immigration lawyers maybe who do visa types like H-1B or maybe a green card through marriage, etc. I don't do them. I am business immigration lawyer and entrepreneur and business coach. I help entrepreneurs build 6- and 7-figure businesses and getting them a visa. And the visa is just one part of what I do. So I'm mostly focused on entrepreneurs and bringing them to the United States and building all these companies. I want you help me to immigrate. Yeah, if you qualify as a entrepreneur or business owner, then definitely I would suggest you can watch the webinar tomorrow, register and take it from there. I don't have any company and business, but I'm interested to take a personal visa because I am I don't know how to read the entire comment. I don't have any company or business, but I'm interested to take a visa. I don't know what's personal visa. What does it even mean, personal visa? If you don't have any business, that's okay, as long as you want to start a business in the United States. Okay, if you want to start a business, then that is something that I teach. Obviously, I don't know how you want to support yourself financially, and I don't even know what does it mean, personal visa. And also, what's your intention? Why you want to go to the United States? If you look for a job in the United States, I'm not the right fit for you. There are maybe other people who can help you, but definitely I don't do that. I'm not really helping to find a job here. I'm also not providing any loans. I have to marry a woman from US, Atlanta City, and she come to me in my country. Okay, well, again, like, I don't do marriage visas either. And if you marry someone who is US citizen, then I would suggest that you find someone who can help you with the petition, which is a marriage visa. And there are a bunch of other lawyers who do that. Bunch of lawyers who do that. So I would just first get married, and then you can get a marriage visa. But like I said, it's not something that I do, guys. If you are an entrepreneur, business owner, I'm happy to help. If you're someone who wants to start a business or someone who is aspiring entrepreneur, okay, it means you are thinking to start, you want to start, it's your desire, it's your American dream, that I'm happy to help. But just because you don't run any business back home doesn't mean you're disqualified, okay? Don't take it literally. If you run business back home, you can apply for L visa, for example. If you don't run any business, it's still okay, as long as you have this desire and business idea that you need to validate. In my accelerator program, American Dream Accelerator program, by the way, the accelerator program is closing tomorrow. The registration will close tomorrow. I do teach you how you validate the idea, okay? So if you just have idea, if you're aspiring entrepreneur with the idea, We're going to validate the idea together. And once we validate the idea, we're going to test the market, because you have to test the market. You gotta make sure that you're going to be able to sell your products and your services. So just because you don't run business back home doesn't necessarily mean that you are disqualified. Okay. Therefore, aspiring entrepreneurs are definitely welcome. But like I said, like in the webinar tomorrow, I'm covering how you can start small, okay? Because many people who don't qualify for E2 yet, they can still start the journey, okay? They can start small. And what do I mean by that is by applying for B1 visa. And I will cover like exactly how you're going to structure it, what you're going to do if you want to start a business, but you in fact cannot manage that business on B visa. You know that, right? Because that is illegal. But there are ways how you can actually start small, later scale, grow it, and then later you're going to apply for E2 visa. So definitely join the webinar if you are in that category. If you're someone who is, like I said, looking for, U.S. employer, or maybe like I'm reading the comments here, you want to marry someone, I mean, go for it. But like I said, I'm not the type of immigration lawyer who can help you with that. I don't do those visas anymore. Okay. I just want to visit New York City for 10 days vacation. Okay, cool. So then you just need B visa. Whether it's called B1 or B2, it's the same thing. And, I will cover how you apply for it tomorrow in the webinar. Like I said, I'm doing this webinar because you guys asked for it. Yesterday in the survey, 90% of you guys answered. And actually, I posted the survey in 3 different channels, like 3 different platforms. And like 95% of you guys answer that you guys need help with that, like you don't know how to do it, or you have some challenges. So the webinar is actually answer to your call. You guys asked for it, so I'm doing it. So yeah, so if you want to visit it, you need the visa, definitely join the webinar. The link is above, and if you watch me on YouTube, it's going to be below. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it, what I wanted to cover today. And like I said, you have to understand the difference. B1 is business visa. It's called business visa. Doesn't necessarily mean you can stay and live in the United States for a long time. Maximum length is 6 months, and you cannot really run your business, manage the business in a way that you could with E2 visa, for example, or L visas, okay? Now, if you want to just go to United States for a temporary for example, vacation or conference, business meeting, you can apply, right? And how to apply, what's the evidence you have to submit, etc. I'm going to cover in the webinar tomorrow. Now, with E2 visa, obviously, you have to invest substantial amount of capital, but don't freak out. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to invest 100K. Most of people think that it's 100K, 200K, etc. That's not necessarily true either. Okay, so again, I will cover the main difference between E2 and B1. And there is something in between called B1 in lieu of H1B, which is the situation when you actually go to United States under B1, but you're going to, guess what? You're going to get paid by a company in your home country. So that is something that I'm going to discuss tomorrow at the webinar, which is something, it's like a hybrid, something in between, and it's a solution for people who are in between. Okay, so Hi everybody. Hi there, Suresh, Heart, F1 visa, please. Okay, this is definitely, today I don't talk about F1 visas, but I can tell you that you can go to www.immigrationbizacademy.com and search for the training F1 visa. And you find everything you need if you want to apply for F1 visa. So again, immigrationbizacademy.com and search for F1 training, and you're going to find everything you need. All right, guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. Nice to see you all. And for those who are entrepreneurs, business owners, remember that the doors will close tomorrow. The deadline, the registration is over midnight. And if you are entrepreneur, business owner who wants to start a business and accelerate the personal growth, business growth, and live the American dream, join the Accelerator program, okay? The link is ImmigrationBiz.com/accelerator. And if you need more information, I'm also going to post the link below if you are watching me on YouTube, and you can click on the link. So you're going to find 2 links. One is for the webinar, and next one is for the Accelerator program. So thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next live. Have a great day. Bye.